Well, breaking news coming in at this point in time, the Tamil film industry has in fact launched a protest outside the Lankan consulate in Chennai. These protests are over the derogatory Lankan article on its official Defence Ministry website that was later withdrawn with an unqualified apology. So there you have it, Tamil film industry coming out and in fact protesting over that derogatory article. The Tamil film industry is protesting outside the Lankan consulate in Chennai. These protests are over the derogatory Lankan article on its official Defence Ministry website that was later withdrawn with an unqualified apology. So clearly there, the Tamil film industry coming out and unequivocally launching their support behind Jayalalitha, throwing their weight behind Jayalalitha and protesting against that article, that derogatory article that was in fact put out on the Defence Ministry, Lankan Defence Ministry website. My colleague Priyamvada is now joining me live for more. Priyamvada, take us through this protest. What exactly are the demands of the film industry that is sitting out there unequivocally supporting Jayalalitha? This despite the fact that the Lankan government has in fact issued an unqualified apology.
Absolutely. If I can ask my camera person to just show the protest that's happening. All the leading actors like Vijay, Surya, all of them have come here. But the big question is, already the Sri Lankan government has apologized. Ministry of External Affairs from India has also clarified on the issue about how they've taken up the issue with the Sri Lanka. But after 4 or 5 days, we see the film fraternity coming here and protesting, which is seen more as a posturing. More than everything, they probably want to impress the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister. At least that's what it looks like, because when the issue is over, what is there to demand, what is there to protest? As of now, they are protesting that the Sri Lankan Deputy High Commissioner office here in Chennai should be shut down.
Right, so they are in fact protesting that the Deputy High Commissioner's office should in fact be shut down. But Priyamvada, that's what you've been pointing out, that this is in fact political posturing from the look of it, because it is really a belated protest that is being launched by the film industry at this point in time.
I can't hear you properly, but I do kind of get your question. But all that I can say is, for a very, very long time here in Tamil Nadu, we have seen that the film fraternity has been playing to the tunes of the political parties.
Right.
Be it the Kaveri issue, be it the Sri Lankan Tamils issue, we see the film fraternity actually jumping into protests here in Chennai just to show that support for the present government. That's what they have been doing for a long time. So, and probably this time also they want to do that, just be in the good books of the political parties of the government.
Absolutely, the film fraternity, they're coming out and in fact throwing their weight behind Jayalalitha, definitely want to get into the good books of the Chief Minister. But as we've been pointing out, that this is a belated protest that has in fact been launched by the film fraternity there in Tamil Nadu. Live visuals there on your screens at this point in time. Also, this does come in the wake of the fact that the under 15 Sri Lankan team was in fact asked to leave citing security reasons. So clearly the tension is mounting between Jayalalitha and of course the Sri Lankan government. The centre of course has a crucial role to play here, and it remains to be seen what kind of intervention will be sought. Priyamvada is still live with us. Priyamvada, just take us through whether the Chief Minister was in the know of the protest. Is she at all likely to make an appearance? What has she been in touch with the people who have launched this protest?
Hello?
Priyamvada, can you hear me?
I'm not getting the audio. Hello?
Alright, we're just going to try and re-establish that audio link with Priyamvada. The protest, they're very high decibel protests, a lot of loudspeakers, which is probably why Priyamvada is unable to hear us. Priyamvada, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Right, Priyamvada, also these protests, come on a day when the under 15 Sri Lankan team has in fact been sent back to Sri Lanka, not allowed to participate, citing security reasons.
absolutely. It is seen as a very unfortunate incident, but this is not the first time it's happening. Even last year we saw that the football team from Sri Lanka was actually sent back unceremoniously. I mean, we've seen a lot of debate over this issue. How can a sporting event be prevented? Because the police here, Chennai police, have apparently told the under-15 team that there is a lot of anti-Lanka sentiments and they cannot give assurance for their life. They cannot give them any kind of assurance. This is the reply that the Chennai police has actually given to the under-15 cricket team and sent them back overnight. In fact, they landed in Chennai yesterday night. They just checked into the hotel. Police literally barged into the hotel and asked them to leave. And today early morning, they were asked to leave and they have gone back to Colombo. We see strong sentiments with the complete support of the state government.
Well, absolutely. Amidst rising tension with Sri Lanka, the Tamil Nadu government has in fact sent back young cricketers, citing those security reasons. And that also happens on a day when protests are in fact launched by the Tamil Nadu film industry there, visuals of which are live on your screen at this point in time. The film industry protesting at the Lankan consulate on that derogatory article that was published on the Defence Ministry website of the Sri Lankan government. Priyamvada, I request you to stay on with us. We'd just like to bring our viewers up to speed with the latest development. A junior cricket team from Sri Lanka, which arrived in Chennai to participate in a private tournament, was sent back today owing to security concerns. A 16-member team had arrived from Colombo last night, were put up in an accommodation in the city. They were then denied permission to participate in the tournament this morning owing to security reasons. They later left for home. The under-19 private tournament, under-15, beg your pardon, private tournament is scheduled to be held from August 4th to August the 7th. The incident comes close on the heels of a derogatory article against Chief Minister Jayalalitha on the Sri Lankan official website, which also had a graphic image of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Well, Headlines Today earlier spoke with J.M. Haroon, the organizer of the cricket tournament. Here's that conversation.
We have to see this in a sports angle. This is under-15 cricket match. Last year we went to Sri Lanka. We had a rousing welcome. We are the runners in that match. Last year we went to Malaysia, where Australia is runners and our Chennai team is the winners. See, we have to see that in the sports angle. The local police people, they said we cannot provide adequate security at this juncture because of the local problem. They don't even allow them to stay in a hotel till the flight takes off. So they have been taken to airport and they have lodged in the airport itself for their flight. It is very unfortunate. We are really sorry for that. No, that is not. We have given invitation to 5 countries. See, Bangladesh last minute due to visa problem they have cancelled. Pakistan also due to visa problem they have cancelled. And only the Malaysian team is coming. And the Sri Lankan team has come due to the local problem. Due to the local, considering the local situation and insecurity of the players, we have sent them back. Police also requested them not to stay in Chennai because of they expecting some local turbulence. We have a function in Lee Merit, inaugural function, under the chairmanship of Mr. V. Hanumanth Rao, Rajya Sabha member and former sports minister of Andhra. And lastly, they said, don't take them there. So we have not taken them to the venue.
Well, my colleague Priyamvada is still live with us. Priyamvada, amidst a simmering tension between Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka, a group of young cricketers have been deported over security concerns. Now, you've been in touch, with your sources in the police. Just take us through what exactly these security concerns were. What is the nature of the perceived threat?
Well, there were 11 players from Sri Lanka under 15 team who have come here to play. We have seen incidents in the past where the Buddhist monks from Sri Lanka were literally attacked when they stepped out on the streets. So the Chennai police went up to the organizers yesterday night because from the airport, along with the other team members from Malaysia, they were brought and kept in a hotel here.
Right.
And the police went there and said that we will not be in a position to provide security for the next few days that they're going to be staying here because they're going to be playing in an open ground ground where the people are coming. They are going to be at the inaugural function where people are coming. They were worried that pro-Tamil activists might create harm to these children.
Right.
And that is what the police has conveyed and asked them to leave.
So clearly the police is in fact citing political protest as the reason for the Lankan team in fact being deported back to Sri Lanka. Clearly, Priyamvada, very unfortunate turn of events where you're seeing that the politics between India and Sri Lanka, specifically between Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka at this point in time, clouding over sport.
Absolutely, many are raising this issue. They're raising this question as to why sports should be mixed with politics. And they're just children, under 15 children who are coming here to play. And the organizer also says that last year Indian cricket team, under 15 team had gone to Colombo. It was absolutely peaceful.
Right.
So why mix politics, and why is the state police, why is the police not taking responsibility for the security of these players? They are not here to discuss any diplomatic issue. They're not here to talk any politics. They're just players, that is children who have come here. Definitely unfortunate, which is earning lot of criticism, but we do see the support that these kind of pro-Tamil activities are getting. Everywhere protests are happening with full support, all of them accepting the protest. That's what we see here. People want to play along with the sentiments, probably vote bank politics, be it ADMK or DMK.
Well, absolutely. Vote bank politics there casting its dark shadow on a sporting event. The under 15 Lankan team, in fact, deported back, citing security reasons. That's a story we're going to continue to track very closely. Thanks, Priyamvada, for that live update.